Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's day three of the 30 days automation challenge. I'm so sorry for all of this delay. I was just busy with some of the client work. So, today I'm back with one of the agent that is going to provide a lot of value to you if you're doing cold email outreach or email marketing to the people and you wanted to have that one quality that everybody lacks, that is the personalization in their copy, because it feels you are actually talking to the prospect directly. You have done your homework and then you are talking to it, talking about them. So here we have the agent that we are going to use to enrich our email copies to get that particular post of the LinkedIn that they have recently posted and then drafting an email based on that. So we are going to do it with the help of Apollo and the recent LinkedIn post. So without any further delay, let's get into it and see how we are doing this. Okay, so this is connected to a different workflow that is going to scrape or pull the data about that particular person's name and email. It will help us to go and search them on we are going to clean that particular person's name and email here, okay, so that it prevents us from the duplication of that particular person's and also get the right email in the right format. And then after that, we are going to enrich it with the Apollo. Apollo is basically a platform from where a lot of the people scrape the data of the particular lead, and it is now not that much used, not that much reliable because the data has been passed on to the clay. Clay is like what people uses nowadays because it is more reliable than Apollo. So now we are using the Apollo. We are going to use the Apollo and get the data of that particular person. Okay, then they reveal their phone number, reveal their emails, and also catch control, no cache. Here we are going to get what we wanted. Okay, like in the query parameters, we are going to reveal the personal emails, value has to be false, reveal phone number that has to be false, and email has to be the email that we have get from the Google Sheet that we have driven. Okay, then we are going to get the headers. In the headers, we write cache control, that will be no cache, and accept application JSON. Okay, that means that we pass on data as a application JSON format, and there will be no cache. And the API key, you need to put on your API key here in the value section. And for the body, there will be no body here. Okay, we are going to only need the URL that we needed, your API key, and whatever you wanted to retrieve about that particular person, or like what is the information that you wanted from the Apollo. Okay, like I wanted the email and the phone number. So if the data we have found it is true that we have gotten the data, then we are going to pass on to the merge node. Okay, and now we wanted to get the data from the LinkedIn post also, like what they have posted and how much post that we can get. Because as you can see over my LinkedIn, I have posted so many times, but I cannot scrape all of the post rights because how will I be like right about all of these posts? So that's why we just need to post that is like the most recent one and then make a personalization on the basis of that. And it will not be like more than three because if it is more than three, how we will personalize, right? You got the point. Okay, then we are going to use the loop node. Why? Because we are going to get the LinkedIn post and then we are going to get their data, rephrase it, and then sort by post it. Okay, and the limit is going to be three, and we are going to aggregate all of the post node. Okay, so firstly, we are going to scrape at the post. Okay, so there are a lot of scrapers that we have. We are using this in the URL, and then the name is going to be the LinkedIn URL because we need to get the URL of that particular person. So this is the value, and this type is going to be post because we want to scrape the post. You can, if you are scraping for something else, like if the person has commented over some post and you want to scrape that, then you can type as the comments. Okay, then the RapidX host name and the value is the fresh LinkedIn profile data from the rapidx.com. Then rapidaction.com, you need to get the API key. You can use any of the platforms that you like. It's okay. but this is what I have used here. And then we are going to split it out, and then we're going to ratios and filter out the old post to get out the post that is the most recent one and the most relevant to the uh, services that we have. Then we are going to sort by the post dates because it has to be new. And then after that, we do not want to exceed the limit of 3 because it will be not relevant for us. And then we are going to aggregate, and then after that we have the post, we have the reshared post and the new post. Then we are going to merge all of them and then extract the fields that we will be needing to get a personalized copy. That is the person data and the recent activity. Okay. So after we have extracted, and we are going to summarize and enrich the data. Okay. So what we need to ensure is it has to be in a clean JSON format and matches our CRM needs. Okay. So we are going to enrich our particular person specific data using the person data to enrich the CRM and the recent activity to summarize to the CRM. So this is going to be our prompt. So what a prompt say, you are in HubSpot enrichment agent, a data cleaning assistant that converts messy person JSON enrichment data into concise human-friendly fields ready to upsert into a HubSpot. Objective that return as a JSON of body with exactly these keys, like the email, the LinkedIn URL, job title, the city, state, and country region, and experience summary. What have they done, where they have been, and their email and the job title. Are they in sales or the marketing and the recent LinkedIn activity? Okay. And the rules and logics, the email, LinkedIn URL, city, country, region pass through directly if present, else none. So one thing that I want to mention here is that whenever you are writing a prompt that is like you want it to be very specific and it has to cover a lot of the things, then you need to write it through the Claude AI because that writes the prompts the best way. So here we have this, and now we are going to just use our model that is OpenAI. You can use Claude here as well, but I provide this. And then we are going to get it to the HubSpot. We need to get it in a particular output phraser. That's why we're using auto fixing output phraser so that it auto fixes. So that's why we never gets an error because most of the times when you're passing the data from like the N8N to the Go High level or any other platforms, you're getting the data from the retail to the N8N. The main problem that occurs is the format of JSON, like the format that we are passing the data. So that's why we are using auto-fixing output tracer and the OpenAI model and the output structure tracer too. Okay, so that it will just directly grow into our HubSpot and then it is all solved and it will be update. Okay, so what we are going to update and how we are going to match the HubSpot, and yeah, our lead is now enriched and all secure with all of the things that we needed that we did not have before. Using this automation, you can scale your cold emailing system and get better results. So that's it for today's video. And I hope I will see you again in day 4 of the 30 days automation challenge.